What if I told you that China was planning to take over the world? China is building a new world order, and it's not just about technology, it's about power. Let's start. Number 10. Cyber Sovereignty Scheme. The Cyber Sovereignty Scheme refers to a strategy attributed to China, aiming to reshape the global internet landscape through the promotion of cyber sovereignty. This concept advocates for each country's right to govern its own digital space, much like it does its physical territory. By pushing this idea, China is seen as attempting to fragment the World Wide Web into a series of national or regional networks. This division could potentially make it simpler for nations, particularly those with significant digital infrastructure and capabilities like China, to exert control or influence over their own segments of the internet. Critics argue that such a move could undermine the global, open nature of the internet, leading to restricted information flow and increased censorship based on geopolitical boundaries. Number 9. Rare earth metals manipulation. China holds a pivotal role in the rare earth metals market, crucial for manufacturing electronics, military hardware, and sustainable technologies. This dominance stems from its substantial reserves and a well-established mining infrastructure, enabling it to supply a significant portion of the global demand. The concern among some analysts and policymakers is that China might leverage its control over these essential resources to exert economic and geopolitical influence. By potentially restricting exports or manipulating prices, China could influence global industries reliant on these metals, from smartphone production to electric vehicle manufacturing. This scenario raises alarms about supply chain vulnerabilities and the strategic importance of diversifying sources of rare earth metals. Number 8. Cultural influence plot. China's involvement in global media, education, and cultural exchanges has led to discussions about its potential influence on global culture and values. By investing in international media companies, China can potentially guide narratives to favor its worldview. Similarly, its role in education, through Confucius Institutes and partnerships with foreign universities, might shape academic discourse and perceptions of China positively. Cultural exchanges, while fostering understanding, could also serve as soft power tools, subtly promoting Chinese values and perspectives. Critics argue these strategies could impact international opinions and policies in ways that align with China's interests, raising questions about the balance between cultural exchange and influence. Number 7. Genetic Data Bank. China's interest in genetic data has spurred discussions around the globe, with theories suggesting the nation is amassing genetic information from diverse populations under the pretense of medical research collaborations. This initiative, purportedly aimed at constructing a vast genetic data bank, raises multifaceted concerns. On one hand, such a repository could significantly advance personalized medicine, contributing to breakthroughs in treating genetic disorders and tailoring medical interventions. However, fears loom large over potential misuse. Speculation abounds that this database could serve as a foundation for developing targeted biological weapons capable of exploiting specific genetic vulnerabilities, presenting a stark biosecurity threat. Number 6. Global energy hijack. The notion of China seeking to dominate the global renewable energy sector is a topic of debate and speculation. While some conspiracy theorists suggest that China is covertly acquiring control over key components like solar farms, hydroelectric dams, and wind turbines worldwide to monopolize the future of energy supply, the reality is more nuanced. China has indeed made significant investments in renewable energy infrastructure both domestically and abroad. This strategy aligns with its goals of reducing carbon emissions and securing energy resources for its growing population. Through initiatives like the Belt and Road Initiative, China has funded renewable energy projects in various countries, contributing to their development. Number 5. Space Silk Road. The Space Silk Road is a concept that aims to establish China as a dominant player in space commerce and logistics. It involves the creation of a network comprising satellites, space stations, and potentially lunar bases. Proponents of this idea suggest that China's investment in space infrastructure could lead to strategic superiority in space-related activities. By developing such a network, China aims to facilitate space trade and transportation, similar to the historical Silk Road's role in facilitating trade between East and West. This ambitious plan could have significant implications for the future of space exploration and commercial activities. Number 4. Artificial Islands Military Network. The construction of artificial islands by China in the South China Sea has raised concerns about the country's intentions in the region. Some experts speculate that these visible projects might be part of a broader strategy to establish a global network of secret underwater and artificial island bases. Such bases could potentially serve to project military power and control vital maritime trade routes. While China has denied any militarization intentions, satellite imagery and reports from various sources indicate the presence of military infrastructure on these artificial islands. The strategic location of these bases could enable China to exert influence over key shipping lanes, potentially affecting international trade and security dynamics. Number 3. Quantum leap. The quantum leap theory suggests that China has covertly achieved major progress in quantum computing and communication tech. This advancement potentially enables China to breach encryption protecting digital communications worldwide. If true, it could grant China unparalleled access to global secrets and intelligence. Quantum computing, leveraging the principles of quantum mechanics, holds immense computing power, capable of tackling complex problems beyond the reach of classical computers. Quantum communication ensures secure transmission through quantum encryption, immune to conventional hacking methods. While China's advancements in these fields are widely acknowledged, the extent of their capabilities remains speculative due to the secretive nature of quantum research. Number 2. Global Infrastructure Web. The Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, spearheaded by China, has sparked speculation regarding its true intentions. While touted as a global infrastructure development plan, concerns have emerged regarding its potential for surveillance capabilities. Through extensive investment in projects spanning Asia, Africa, and Europe, China's involvement raises questions about the integration of surveillance technology into these infrastructures. Critics argue that China could leverage these networks for real-time monitoring, potentially influencing global events. Despite assertions from Chinese officials that BRI focuses solely on economic cooperation, suspicions persist due to China's track record in employing advanced surveillance technology domestically. Number 1. Digital Yuan and global finance. The concept of China's digital yuan potentially challenging the dominance of the US dollar in global finance has gained attention in recent years. The theory suggests that China's intention with the digital yuan isn't just to modernize its currency system but also to strategically position itself in the international monetary landscape. By establishing alliances and agreements with various countries, China aims to promote the adoption of its digital currency for cross-border transactions, gradually reducing reliance on the US dollar. This move could potentially give China more influence over global financial flows and undermine the dollar's status as the primary reserve currency. While China hasn't openly declared such intentions, its efforts to internationalize the digital yuan through pilot programs and partnerships with other nations hint at a broader strategy aimed at reshaping the dynamics of global finance. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel to be informed about new videos.